Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another sit down. Yeah, it's been a minute since I posted something on YouTube. I've been going through some stuff, and well, my April and my Good Friday didn't go according to plan. Like nothing went according to plan. So yeah. Please don't forget to comment. I don't even know how to do this anymore. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and become a member of my beautiful family. Yes, and we are doing a sit down today. I'm venting, renting. It's renting or venting. I'm literally venting to you guys. Happened sometime this month, and no, in April. We are in May now, so I haven't been vlogging or doing anything for YouTube because I was stressed out and I don't wanna, like, I didn't feel like it, guys. I was not okay. And this hair has definitely, I'm looking at myself in the mirror here, guys, because as you know, I'm using my back camera, so I can't see what's going on. But also this mirror is a little bit low, so I also can't see what's going on. But this hair has run its course. It's been on my head for a long time now. It's like it has to come off. I feel like literally taking it down now, but I have a date tomorrow with my daughter. We have a lunch date, and if I take it down today, I will not know what to do with my hair tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave it like this for one more day. Then tomorrow, immediately after coming back from lunch, I'm taking the hair down because it's time. It took my hairline. I don't have a strong hairline to start with, but this is not what I'm used to working with. At least there's something to work with. Now, RIP to my hairline. I'm never doing this thing again. It was beautiful. It's very cute. It's very cute. It's very girly and stuff, but it's not worth it. It is not worth it. My hairline is gone. Like, gone. It's gonna take some time for me to like bring her back. I don't know what products I should use to try and revive my hair, but I will see. I will see, guys. After this, I'm gonna definitely do cornrows for maybe 2 weeks just to let my hair like sit and not be tension pulling on my hair. So I'm gonna do cornrows and just sit and then see what I do next. I'll probably do braids, obviously, but for now, this it was very cute. It was very demure, very beautiful. But now we have to go. So hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are doing a little renting, and it's like, so someone, I was not in a very good emotional state to sit down and speak with you guys, because I always want my channel to be positive and not sad news always. But yeah, um Good Friday, the day of the Lord. On Good Friday, I woke up to the person I'm close to. I don't want to say who, but someone, my loved one, was not okay for a long time. But on Good Friday, the person got worse. Like the morning of Good Friday, it was worse, 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 worse. So we had to call an ambulance. Mind you, this is my second time in my life calling an ambulance, because the first time was when I was calling an ambulance for my little sister. She was pregnant and she was about to give birth, and that was 10 years ago. I'm still waiting for that ambulance to come and take her to the hospital. To this day, I'm still waiting. So, my whole point is I don't call an ambulance just stingy. Like, I don't just call an ambulance. If I need to go to the hospital, I take myself there. I don't call the ambulance for anything. So you should understand that this time I really needed them because I called them. I didn't have a choice. So I called them around 7 in the morning. They asked me stuff. Who is the call for? What's the problem? I tell them everything. The person had a swollen leg. It was huge. They couldn't walk on it. Like they couldn't put it down. They couldn't do anything on the leg. So I explained to the person. First of all, my first issue with the ambulance thing. I googled the ambulance number and I called. I think it's 10177, something like that. That number is toll free. I call that number, a lady picks up with an attitude. I think she knows that when you call that number, you want an ambulance. And apparently, they are not an emergency number. So she gave me a 011 number. So, number one, if you don't have airtime to call a 011 number, you will not get help in South Africa. You will not get help in South Africa because my thing was 10177. That's a toll free number. You call, they come. No, you call, you get someone with an attitude. They tell you no, this is the number you should call. A 011. I'm like, what if I didn't have airtime to call that 011 number? Luckily, I did. So that's number one. She like pissed me off, but because I wanted the ambulance to come to help and get us to the hospital, I was like, okay, well, I didn't have a number. The person that I was calling the ambulance for, I didn't have airtime. I mean, the person I was calling the ambulance for gave me their phone, and then I used the 011 number. I called the person, they answered, we spoke, I gave them the address, everything, 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 everything. I was like, okay, fine. It was around 7 in the morning, 8, 9, maybe around 10. She calls me back. The lady I spoke to, they gave me a reference number. I don't know if this is the same lady or what, but someone calls me back and says, first time they call me, I answer the phone and they cut the line. I don't know, maybe I took too long answering the phone, but I didn't know, I didn't know. They cut the line. I tried to call back the number, it didn't go through, and then they called me back. And then they told me that the people are on the way, wara wara, I should be ready and stuff. We're already ready, sitting and waiting from 7. Now it's around 10, so we've been ready. The person I'm with is in so much pain, guys. The person is in so much pain. So we wait, and finally, I get a call from the person driving the ambulance to here, coming here. We struggle to get directions. First of all, you are an emergency person, emergency people. You come to pick up people who are sick, people who can't move. That's literally why the ambulance is for. People who cannot move. But you call me, you can't find the answer. Do they not have not not the answer? You can't find the house address. Do these people not have like a GPS or something, seeing that they are in emergency contact people? They should have a GPS, I would think. Like when you tell them your address, car pin, and then they come straight because they don't know if you are alone in the house or what. So that's my thing. Okay, they call me, they told me they can't find my address in India. I should give them like a place where they will be able to know, like a significant place where they will for sure know, and then I should walk there and fetch them and bring them here. I didn't have a problem fetching them, but my question is, what if I was calling for myself and I'm alone in the house? What then? So I get no help because I can't walk to you. Like my main reason, my main point why I called you is because I cannot get to the hospital by myself. So now I have to walk to fetch you wherever you are. That's my point number 2. So I went and fetched them. When I got there, they were chilling in the ambulance. Oh, when I was walking to the place where we said we will meet, I see the ambulance like passing me, and I try to wave, but they're going straight to the place where I said we should meet. But I was trying to like, no, I'm here again. No, but they didn't see me, so I walked to that place. When I get there, they're angry that I'm 2 3 minutes late. They've been sitting there, like I can literally see them. They said we've been sitting here for a while. I'm like, I saw you guys, and then I came running because I can see that you can't see me. Like, you haven't been sitting here for that long, guys. Please, please. But I wasn't rude. I didn't say that because I want help. I want them to help me. I want them to come and fetch this sick person. Oh, excuse me. And when I get inside the ambulance, they're like talking, and this ambulance didn't even come here for you. You're taking someone else's, like, I guess someone else called, and I'm like, okay, if someone else called, or when I go to the ambulance, they asked my name. I told them my name. I gave them the reference number. It was there in the book that they had. So I'm like, so someone else called. I'm taking someone else's place in the ambulance, but you have my everything that, and you called me. I told you to wait for me here. So how is that? Like, how is that making sense to you? You spoke to me. I told you we will meet at this place. This is the place I said we are going to meet at. You have my reference number. You have my name because I called. You have the name of the person that I called the ambulance for. So, but I don't say anything. I'm just like, "Ah, I'm so sorry. Like, can we go? Because I want to go. I called you at 7. Now it's going to 11. So we come here, and when we get here, they see that, I don't know, maybe they're expecting someone about to die literally or something. But when we get here, there's like, they were like, is this the person we're coming from? Like, yes. And then they were like, but this person, you could have walked to the taxi, like, and went to the hospital. I'm like, if we could, we would have, because from 7 until 11, I'm like, this person cannot walk. Like, they cannot walk. That's why I called you guys. If we could, Gabi sisesibhedlela as we speak, but they cannot walk. That's why I called you. And then he was like, oh, you could have just hired a Uber or someone, you could have just hired a car around the area. I'm like, I don't have money to hire the car. That was my second option, but I don't have the money. Everything that you're saying, I would have done if I was able to. Trust me, you are my last option. And then he was like, oh, you could have hired a car or an Uber. I was like, I didn't have money for a car or an Uber. Like, that's why I called you guys. He was like, so you're basically using us. That, like, maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm the one who can't reason reasonably. But isn't that the point of an ambulance? Like, maybe I'm the crazy one, guys. What's the point of an ambulance? Can someone maybe tell me? If you cannot get to yourself to the hospital and you call the ambulance because you cannot get to the hospital, like, isn't that the point? That's why I was making my point in the beginning that I never call an ambulance. I only called this ambulance because I really, really needed them. Like, I did, and it was like, it's like you are using us most. And it's like, if someone could be dying, and we are here collecting someone who only has who only can't walk in. I'm like, hey, banana. That's why they have multiple ambulances to go to multiple places. I called you, you came at 11. I'm sure maybe you took two other patients before me. So how is it my fault that I called you because I need an ambulance? Like, how am I wrong in the situation here? what is happening? Like, what is going on? So my thing is, guys, first it was the police. When my sister's car got broken into, they didn't show up till this day. I'm not sure when this thing happened, but last year, late last year, they didn't come. So now it's the ambulance. So what's the point of all of them? What's the point of the police? What's the point of an ambulance if when you need them, they're not there? So I was just like flabbergasted. I was really like taken aback, but I was like, as in, I really need you to take me to the hospital. Like, I don't care what you say, I don't care. You are here now. We are loading this person there, and you're taking us to the hospital. Like, eventually, they did take us to the hospital. We got there around past 11 because it's not far. It's not far, but we couldn't get there by ourselves. We got there, and it's Good Friday, guys, the day of the Lord. 7 colors and thingies, and like that was my plan. But I'm gonna wake up, clean the house, uh, take a shower, get dressed, and eat myself to a coma. Kupila, we got to the hospital just after 11, and we sat. Okay, they saw him, they did an x-ray, they wanted. We sat there from that time we got there at around past 11 until they decided to refer us to Para because they thought this whole leg, it was so swollen, they thought they were blood clots. So they wanted to take us to Para so that they can do whatever they have to do on the leg. That time it was past 10 in the evening. We got to the hospital at around 11 in the morning. Now it's past 10 in the evening when they finally telling us that we have to go to Para. Guys, I haven't had anything to eat since we had porridge while we were waiting for the ambulance in the morning, and that was it. Because my thing, I thought we were going to get to the hospital, they would do da 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 da, and then come back home. No, no. We sat there until around past 10 late at night. They transferred us. They called another ambulance. This time the people who were driving were actually very nice. Like, they were very polite, and I was on edge now because of my experience earlier. So I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen, but they were actually very, very nice. So I don't know their names, but they were actually very nice and kind, and like how emergency people should be acting anyways. So they took us to Bara. We got to Bara, and I sat. They took him to the emergency side of Bara. I sat there at the waiting area. Mind you, I haven't had anything to eat since morning of Good Friday. Porridge, soft porridge. Now it's like we got at Bara at around 11ish in the evening. I'm sitting there, he's on the bed in the emergency side. I'm sitting by the waiting area. I sat there, guys, I sat there until around maybe 7 a.m. in the morning. On Easter Saturday. Is it Easter Saturday? Yeah, I don't know. Easter Saturday. I sat there, like I was in hospital. I was sitting on hospital bench literally from 11 a.m. Good Friday until around 7 a.m. Easter Sunday. No sleep, nothing in my belly, like nothing. I was just sitting. And they finally told me that they were admitting him so I could go home and then come back later for a visit around 2, Bara, 2 to 4. That was when I was finally able to call my sister to come fetch me, because Bara is closer to where she stays. So I was finally able to call my sister 7, 8 in the morning to come fetch me. And the way I was so hungry, I thought I was gonna get to her house and eat everything she has in the fridge and like. But when I got to her house, I just took a bath and I went to bed. Like, I don't know, guys, I was so disoriented, my whole being. I don't like Bara. Bara is good, like they are good, but I don't like the people I love to go and be admitted at Bara because both my parents were admitted at Bara and never came back. Not the same time, but both of them. So Bara has that thing for me. Each and every time someone alive has to be admitted, I'm like, and I know Bara firsthand because I stayed there for a month before giving birth to Nombuso. So I know Bara firsthand. I don't like Bara, guys. They're good at what they do when they finally do what they have to do. It's just like it takes time for them to get to the point. Like it takes time for them to do what they need to do. But when they finally do, they're very good. To the point where the person stayed at Bara for a week. They only gave him antibiotics and drips and stuff, and nothing happened. Like they were talking about a surgery that needs to be done, but no surgery was done. After 10 days in hospital, he was discharged. No surgery done, nothing. And then they gave him a checkup date, and we went for a checkup Tuesday. When we got there, the leg was still not like it was. I don't know how to explain. It was still not down, but it had bumps now. It wasn't fully you know, it wasn't swollen fully, but it had bumps. So now when we got to the hospital for a checkup, they were like, oh, this is what we were waiting for. We wanted to see where all the pus will go so that we can be able to know where to cut and take the pus out. So the whole time he was sitting in the hospital, he was waiting for the pus to finally decide to go to one place. And they discharged him. And now they're telling me they need to readmit him because the pus has now gone to certain places so they know where to cut and stuff. So I was happy for a few days because he was home and I was like, yay, we're finally getting there. When we go for a checkup, they were like, back to send the babes. You need to come back and get admitted. But this time he was immediately taken to what's this place? To theater immediately after they said he needs to go for a surgery. He was taken immediately to theater and I came back home because he was going to be to have the surgery and then go back to the ward and like like where would I be at that time? So I came back home and then the next day I went to see him and the surgery was done finally. So now he's still at the hospital healing. So I don't know when he's coming home, but he's still healing. And so that was my venting session. Uguti, like emergency people, the police, everyone is failing us in South Africa. I don't wanna lie. I haven't had the best experience with them. I haven't had like I wish the people who took us, the ambulance guys who took us from the hospital we were at to Para, I wish they were the ones who came in the morning. Like my like. mm. So guys, I'm going through a lot. I'm Yakoisha and yeah. So that was it, guys. That was a sit down. And the next time you see me, I'm going to lunch with my daughter tomorrow. So I'll be vlogging that. I can't wait. I miss her so much. We're having a mommy daughter bonding sesh. And I really need that. She fills my cup up so much and it's empty. I'm running on empty. So I need that. So I can't wait for tomorrow. And We're going to Piatto. We both love Piatto at the Mall of the South. It's so nice. The food there, and it's affordable. The food is so nice and affordable, so I can't wait to get there tomorrow and see my baby. So yeah, guys, I hope this whole thing explained why I haven't been posting. Because I told myself I'm gonna be consistent this year, but you never know what life will throw at you. So this was something life was throwing at me, but I was like, you've been throwing shit at me for some time now, life. You have to chill. Like, you're doing too much. Like, you're doing too much. Chill. And yeah, so guys, keep me in your prayers. Keep us in your prayers. And yeah, guys. Ooh. I still have a smile on my face though, because I know everything is gonna be okay with this one above. Everything is gonna be okay. Like, so I still have a smile on my face, but sometimes it gets a lot. Like, you ask yourself, like, am I the only one who has to go through stuff? Like, make it make sense. But okay, I think I went through a whole lot of stuff that I have thick skin now. Like, you can literally not go in here and hurt me. Like, nothing can do that. Well, I got burnt here by steam while I was cooking. That's literally it. But cooking here to parrots, dude, I've been through a lot. If I can tell you, like, I need my life. I need to write a book about my life and then it to be made into a movie. And then you'll understand. You understand. But anyways, for now, guys, thank you for chilling with me and thank you for making it to this point in the video. You are truly my day one. I will see you on the next one. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And ciao, ciao. Bye.